It's confounding why Democrats aren't loving this. Trump's cabinet nominees are promising also to do something that is virtually impossible, even for the very, very best in the world. Just listen to Vivek Ramaswamy's plan for the Department of Government Efficiency.
We expect mass reductions. We expect certain agencies to be deleted outright. We expect mass reductions in force in areas of the federal government that are bloated. We expect massive cuts among federal contractors and others who are overbilling the federal government. So, yes, we expect all of the above. And I think people will be surprised by, how quickly we're able to move with some of those changes.
All right. And you could see Maria Bartiromo there nodding along like, of course, this is just going to happen with the snap of a fingers. A couple of words come to mind, and I'll quote Joe Biden. Good luck in your senior year. That's because government programs and bureaucracy are incredibly difficult to kill. They are like cockroaches. More on that in a moment. Trump is sticking with his central casting process of picking nominees. These folks might be bold and daring. They certainly have controversial and bombastic ideas, as my mother would say, seldom right but never in doubt. They look good on TV delivering Trump's message. But when it comes to understanding how government bureaucracy works and therefore how to take government bureaucracy apart, they have absolutely no qualifications. Think about this. Donald Trump has managed to lose the Wall Street Journal. The editorial board of the Rupert Murdoch-owned newspaper writes Pete Hegseth's sexual assault allegation. It raises questions about judgment, including whether he warned the president-elect. Nominations impulsively made can also be withdrawn. Yes, and it costs political capital to do it. Again, why are Democrats not rejoicing in this? So far, Trump says he won't withdraw Hegseth's nomination. Fine. He won't withdraw Matt Gaetz's nomination either. And here's what's really amazing. Again, great news for Democrats. We're not even talking about Governor Kristi Noem anymore of South Dakota. This is the person who admitted to killing her 14-month-old dog, Cricket, because he was too hard to train. In fact, she thought it was a good idea to write that in the book. Imagine that confirmation hearing. So if you're a Democrat on Capitol Hill behind us watching us tonight, or a Democrat at home, take it from a guy who was on TV every single day. Just because you are good on TV, it does not make you good at tearing apart government bureaucracy. These cabinet picks shouldn't terrify Democrats. They should make Democrats exceedingly happy. After all of these cabinet picks we heard from have been picked, we are told, because they are going to be able to do something. They are so preternatural in their abilities and in their vision. They're going to do something that even Ronald Reagan admitted would never happen.
No government ever voluntarily reduces itself in size. So government programs once launched never disappear. Actually, a government bureau is the nearest thing to eternal life we'll ever see on this earth.
We begin tonight with George Will, NewsNation senior political contributor, Pulitzer Prize-winning columnist for the Washington Post. George, always good to see you, sir. Can Vivek and Elon somehow end the eternal life of government programs by their sheer force of will?
Government programs, Leland, are created by laws. That is, by the legislative branch of government, which is, under the Constitution, the first branch of government. The executive branch is secondary. It responds to laws made by Congress. Now, the idea that people are going to come in from the Trump campaign and say, you've passed these laws, but we're going to now undo them, indicates a kindergarten level of understanding of the Constitution. We've been here before, Leland. Ronald Reagan appointed the Grace Commission. Peter Grace was a very distinguished American entrepreneur, somewhat comparable to Ramaswamy or to Elon Musk. He charged at the government with his lance, and he broke his lance on the fact that everything the government does and has a constituency. That's why it has it. And the constituencies have to be fought. This is why politics is a hard slog. It requires patience. And as you indicated, it requires a certain knowledge of what government is and does.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below
to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.